I'm going to teach you how to 10x your carryout sales in less than 10 minutes right now.
Get your knife and fork ready to dig into a plate full of profits on the DFY Restaurant Revolution podcast with your host, recovering restaurant owner, Michael Thibault.
Hey, thank you so much for stopping by for today's edition of the DFY Restaurant Revolution podcast. My name is Michael Thibault, and I'm a recovering restaurant owner, caterer, turned author, speaker, coach, owner at DFY Marketing Systems, where it's been my personal mission since 2008 to help get you, the independent restaurant owner, more new customers and get your existing customers to come back quicker, spending more. Because that's how you increase sales. And if you can increase sales, you can have a better restaurant and a better life, right? Because you can get more staff, better staff, you can get better customers and get rid of the crazy ones, right? But today we're talking about carryout sales. And ever since COVID, and all the different apps that have come out, Uber Eats, DoorDash, are two of the big ones. I'm a big proponent of doing it yourself, right? Not the delivery part. If you're going to do delivery, those are a couple of good options if you don't have a delivery person. But I started out in the restaurant industry owning a pizzeria at age 18, and I did deliveries, and it sucked. I'm just going to tell you, because I ended up having to do the deliveries in my 1966 Chevy Caprice, and it was freaking horrible. So yeah, those other options, I just don't like the commission that you got to pay them. But if you're doing pickup, and a lot of people still want to do pickup, contactless at where, they can run out and just give it to them in the car. They don't have to get out. There's big money in that. But we all know what the issue is, right? It's getting those carryout orders correct. We've all been there. You've probably picked up a carryout order from a restaurant, right? And you're waiting in a crowded lobby. You don't know where the hell to go to get your stuff. You don't know how the procedure works. That's half the problem. And the staff's confused. They don't know where your order's at. Geez, I don't know if it's at the bar, if it's back in the kitchen, if Julie, the server, has it. Who the hell knows? Right? And then you get the food and it's cold and it's wrong and there's nothing in the bag, right? And they're always forgetting something. It doesn't have to be that way, okay? And if you want to do more carryout orders, you got to do a good job operationally. You got to be on your game. You got to make sure they know where to pick up, they know how to pay, and make sure that everything is double checked in the bag. And if people are coming in to pick it up, if they have to come inside, you have a designated area that is specifically for carryout. I have one restaurant client out of California. He owns a Mexican restaurant, and he's got a separate counter area because his food lends to awesome carryout. And a lot of people order carryout for pickup. And, it's kind of like catering, right? Because if you market these packages, I have another client, Italian restaurant, and he does dinner for 4, right? And you get a choice of 3 entrees. You get a Caesar salad or a regular salad. You get some bread and you get a dessert. Boom, done, easy. That's what people want, right? And he does really, really well with it because, we market it for him and it works out well. Same thing, with our Mexican client in California, and they do a really good job with carryout. And since everybody's into the game since COVID, you've got to be doing it right. Now, if you need some inspiration, I got an idea for you because they do a really good job with it. And like I always say, don't be afraid to go in and steal. Learn, borrow from the big guys, the corporates, right? They do an awesome job because they have that dedicated pickup areas. They might, through their website, I know a lot of our clients do this, have online ordering systems that integrate with their POS. Okay, that's important for speed, for accuracy, okay? And they prepay, so I don't have to worry about that because they just want quickness. They want accuracy, they want quickness, and they don't want to be confused. If they're confused, they're not going to order from you again. The big boys also do text notifications, right? Or some of them do that map, where they're able to follow. So that's pretty cool. But here's the other thing that a lot of independents fall short on when it comes to carryout. A couple things. Your professional packaging, okay? You need to have it look good if it's going out the door for carryout, just like you pay attention to your presentation at the table. That's important. It's got to look good when they get home. Geez, when I had the pizza place, remember the first couple ones I had, when I hired a delivery driver and he stacked up like 4 or 5 of them in the hot box, and they didn't have, the shelves for them, and the bottom one got crushed. So people would come back with a pizza, and it was, you open up the box and the cheese is stuck to the top. No one's gonna eat that. Nobody wants that. So what do? I get a bad reputation. I got to refund the money, and they don't order from us any longer. So pay attention to, now you can, the Death Star, Meisel, Cisco, you can get, or Gordon Foods. There's so many different options now. If the environment's important to you, which is important to a lot of people. And I tell you what, those little bamboo sporks, they're a combination spoon and fork, and they're made out of bamboo, and they're sustainable. They cost a little more. Charge for it, right? Charge for it. Add it in. People love that stuff. They love that stuff. And those black, containers that are microwavable. How nice is it where you can just leave it in there? You don't have to take it out. You can still nuke it. Right? People love that stuff. So pay attention to professional packaging. Check out the corporates. You can steal a lot from them. But make sure you have an order system that is quick, that eliminates mistakes. You have your best packaging practices, and you have 2 quality control checkpoints. Whoever's bagging it up, and then another person needs to check it. Don't leave it for just one person. Okay, it's not gonna be good, and because you want to have that reputation of getting it right. Now, let's talk about my favorite part: marketing. Marketing strategies for marketing your carryout business. My goodness, show it on social media. There's such an opportunity there. A lot of people don't. Show it in your, hey, check this out. We got our new bamboo sporks. We're environmentally friendly. Show that on social media. Show the nice containers. Put some of your best entrees that look really, really good in those containers. Take a bunch of photos of them. Put them on your website. Put them on your page. Social media works great. Okay, let people know. And then also include a link, however they order. If they got a call, they do it through your website, online ordering. Don't forget about a call to action. All right, but it's visual, so make sure it looks good. Did you know we do carryout? That's the headline, right? Or let us do the cooking tonight. Why cook? There's so many different scenarios. Don't have time to cook for the kids? We have a dinner for 4 ready to go. Click here. Okay. Also, so social media, email is huge. Email your list. Give them a link again. Let them know that you do carryout. Because if you don't let them know, they're not going to know. All right. Scream it from the rooftops. All right. Also, you can have loyalty points if you have a loyalty program specifically for your carryout. If you want to do, because it's typically more profitable for carryout for stuff that's walking out the door. If that's the case, you want to increase that business, maybe think about offering 1.5 points on every carryout order, okay? To incentivize people. Give them the carrot to, create that habit that you want with your customers so you can do more carryout business. Also, carryout only special deals. Hey, if your carryout's over $50, I'm going to throw in free dessert, right? Or my favorite, this drives me crazy. I just talked about this with another client, right? Remember this, empty space sells nothing, all right? You got a big old bag going out. What's on the bag? Get them printed. Put a bounce back on there, right? Hey, order another carryout in the next 2 weeks and get free dessert, BOGO offer on an entree. If it's not on the bag, put it on the box. Bottom line is, just put it on a flyer. Yes, old-fashioned flyer. Throw it in the bag. Have them staple it to the bag. Hey, red envelope. See that? DFY, red envelope, man. Put a red envelope in the carryout bag. It works awesome to get them to reorder, okay? And if you need help with any of this, just go to our website, DFY marketing systems.com, and there's all types of free stuff, all types of ideas that you can download and use in your own restaurant, okay? So specific carry-out deals, because you're going to have a carry-out list, right? Separate from your dining room list. All right, and the last thing check this out. You can do this by text. It's pretty cool because you're going to get their phone number, right? And you can set it up with an automatic texting system. After they get it, you can schedule a text an hour or two after they get their carryout. Hey, this is Michael from ABC Restaurant. Just checking in. How was your carryout order tonight? Did we get everything right? Did we do a good job? You want to know. Oh, everything was great. Awesome. And you can program this in a texting system, and then you can follow up with, hey, everything was great. Can you leave us a review, please? Right? Because that's what your new customers are looking at. Drive more reviews with your carryouts. That's a writer-downer, as we call them in the marketing world. Thank you so much for listening today. I appreciate it. To the DFY Restaurant Revolution Podcast. My name is Michael T-Bone. If you want more free stuff just like this, tap that subscribe button and head over to our website, dfymarketingsystems.com. Sign up for a free membership. It's free. What are you going to lose? Customers. Because I'm giving you the information to put that iron cage around your customers. dfymarketingsystems.com. Click on the big old button on the top that says membership. Get your free membership today. Thanks so much. Have a great marketing week.
Thanks for listening to the DFY Restaurant Revolution podcast. Join us in the revolution by subscribing, rating, and reviewing on your favorite podcasting platform today.